God. First and foremost, we want to give Kohalal, Yahweh, Mahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh, for giving us the spirit of God to come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of his kingdom and to uplift our people, the black and Hispanics out here, to warn them of the wrath to come from the Most High God. These are the Most High God's words, not ours, man, whether they hear or whether they fulfill. We're going to come out here and rain, sleet, snow. We're going to come out here and give them the message of the Lord. Why to repent and what's to come. Look, a lot of stuff, coming to pass. And just because it's not popping up on your phone don't mean this stuff ain't coming, man. There's a lot of stuff happening on the earth right now. Read that.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Hey, give me Isaiah 58.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Isaiah 58. All right, read it again. Come on.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Like, what's the significance of a watchman? He's standing at the top of the tower. He needs to be up that high so he can see danger coming from far off. That's why he's that high. And when he sees the danger, what does he do? Now that he's warned the people, how can he warn everybody at once? Exactly. So get that scripture right quick. Get Isaiah 58.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 58, in verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
We lift up spiritually. This is all through the spirit. We lifting up our voices like a trumpet the same way a watchman would blow the trumpet when danger is coming. So we come out here to tell our people danger is coming. Hey, and the scripture says in Sirach, who's gonna pity a charmer that's bitten by a serpent? Who's gonna pity you after you've been warned? We telling you what it is, what's coming. We telling the blacks and Spanish the danger that's coming, how to prepare themselves, right? From this storm that's coming. They don't want to hear it. But if y'all got anything, points y'all want to make or anything, just let us know, man. Our brothers and sisters.
Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
What's up with it,
And
brother?
show my people that transgress.
Y'all believe in the Bible? We talked to you before? Come on, let us. All right.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, in the house of Jacob their sin.
Okay, God. So that's what we come out here to do. The significance of blowing the trumpet is showing the Most High God's people their sin according to the Torah.
Right.
We come out here to show them their evil, their wickedness, whether they want to hear it or not. A lot of people, we get it, like the white man has propagated Hollywood. That's what it's about, making you not afraid of the Most High God, man. Making you more afraid of demons and ghosts than being afraid of the Most High God. That's what Hollywood has showed you. That's what he's been teaching you the whole time. It's not just entertainment. They programming you to believe and think a certain way. And if you don't want to believe that and get on board with the Most High God's program, bruh, they're gonna they showing you this stuff, but they're gonna forsake you. They already ain't telling you shit about their underground bunkers that they make. They ain't telling you nothing about that. But that's what they doing, man. Mark Zuckerberg, he just made like an $80 million bunker in Hawaii. He ain't saying nothing about it. Like they're all preparing for something. What's up with it, brother? You believe in the Bible? You do? So if I may ask, bro, growing up, what religion was you a part of? Huh? Christian. What denomination? So look, you see yourself on that side, put it up there, man. You see that sign on the right side, you see names on the left side, you see names. You see, I know you're familiar with black, Jamaican, Haitian, you're familiar with that. So which one do you call them? Okay, keep looking on the side. Oh, y'all don't want to talk to us, huh? Y'all want to talk to us? Oh, you said you made it from there? So, Gad, is that, okay, so is that your mom that's Gad or your dad that's Gad? Huh? What is your dad? Black man. Right, so, yeah. Right. Oh, that should let you know. That should make you wonder why we got a Bible.
That's right.
Come out here to the Lord, bro. I know how we look, but at the same time, we got answers for you, bro. We got questions and answers for you, bro. So read that for me now. The book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. Right now, and they assembled all the congregations together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their family. Do you know what pedigrees are? What's your pedigree? If I say that dog's pedigree is this, what is that? What am I saying? You don't know? Okay, cool. It means bloodline. Their pedigrees is their bloodline. So it says they base their pedigree on what? Now this is how the Bible is. We both believe it. This is how the Bible breaks down who we are. They assembled all the congregations together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their family by the house of their father. So if they determined it off their father, what would that make you? What's your risk? Exactly. So you got Native American Indian, but you actually say father carries the seed. That's what you got there from. So being that you identify yourself on that chart, we got that chart in the Bible. That's in the Bible. That's in Ezekiel 37. Right? So as you heard it, it's like you said you used to be it. Yeah. So what caused you to fall off? Just simplify it. Would you say you trying to put the Bible on you? You wasn't around her no more, and now you got to doing like yourself like this? Right. So let's deal right there. That's perfect. So what should you be doing for God in order to dodge hell? The world knows it. All right, cool. So you say for people, so what do you do for God? Is that how you would prove a friend? Just by just talking to them? Or would you want to see them in situations to test their loyalty? So God is the same way. That's right. Sometimes, bro, that's the perfect thing we can say to say we fell off the path and got put to the test. So we out here, bro, to tell you that you most likely are a Hebrew Israelite, right? Israelite. The reason why you in these slums is because you sinned against God. Do you know what sin is, though? What is sin? Just negative? If I go have a drink right now, is that a sin? So explain to me what is a sin. So let's just say you don't. And let's just like let's be fair. So it's nothing, bro. That's cool. We're gonna show you what God said is sin. Bring it up. The book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Now, whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. So sin is when you break God's law. Where is the law of God found? Okay, so the law of God is the first 5 books of Moses. A lot of people will say it's the book of Moses, but it's actually the law of God. So the first 5 books of Moses that the world say is done away with, and what makes them not in good standing with the Lord either, is they say the Old Testament is done away with. But it tells you in the New Testament that sin is when you break God's laws that's found the first 5 books, including the creation of the earth and the how everything's supposed to be. Man with woman, woman with man, all the different characteristics. First 5 books of Moses. So sin is when you go against the first 5 books of Moses. So we come out here to show you that and how to repent from that. Okay, you know how to repent? Huh? Hey, will everything be okay if you want to sin and the Lord come back? Why do you think that, though? Hey, give me a second. Go ahead. Read that, John. So look, this is we out here to tell you stuff like that. And I hope you taking it as the Most High God is actually the Most High God is actually talking to you, show himself to you. Not we not doing this. We just showing you the best of the word. So let's see if God said that was true. Book of John, chapter 9, verse 31. New Testament. Go ahead. Now we know that God heareth not sinners. But if any man be a worshiper of God and doing his will, him he heareth. So right there, it says they, the Israelites, that's on that son, people actually worship God and he addressed them. They said, God don't hear sin. Do his will, it is will. It says him he heareth. Bro, you cannot, we have to stop sinning. You're commanded to be perfect even in the New Testament, bro. There's a way to stop sinning, bro. You don't have to go with what the world tells you, bro. You can see the world is jacked up. Bro, the world is the way it is because they reject God. And they think God is who they are in their head. Whoever they want God to be, bro. What is your name, bro? Aaron? Caden. So this is the Most High God actually revealing himself through his Bible, his book. We just navigate. All right, now read that. Yes, 15 to 24. The book of Psalms, chapter 40 and verse 8. I delight to do thy will. So it said, if anybody be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth. You heard it say that, right?
This is the will of God. Go ahead. I delight to do thy will, oh my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart. So what's the will of God? Read it again for him. I delight to do thy will, oh my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart. He's putting them two together. He's showing you the will of God is to do his law. That's what he wants you to do. So if we don't know what sin is and we don't know no laws of God, is it safe to say the Most High is pleased with us? Is it safe to say that the reason why you got your head down and you wondering and you got hope and not knowing God but sitting here, hoping that the Lord don't spare you? You don't even have to be in that spirit, bro. You can have, the Bible commands you, 1 John 2:28, you're supposed to be in a spirit of confidence. Are you confident? I know what he do. He do the works of the Lord. So I know he confident, bro. You're supposed to be confident because you're not about to go before the Lord with your head down thinking, oh, Lord, it was too much stuff out there. I just didn't know what to. Nah, bro, that's not how he coming. That's right. That's not how he coming. He coming with vengeance. For everybody that did not do his father's will. Now, let's show him. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 24.
Bring it out.
Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments.
So the word woe means death and destruction. That's what woe means in the Bible. Is woe a good word, period? If somebody say woe, is that good? It's not. So the Bible is saying woe means death and destruction. Go ahead.
Said the Lord.
Now read it again.
God. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments.
So what was sin again? We just read it. What was it? He said, woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments. What is sin? Huh? Bro, speak up. We men.
That's right.
You what? Are you listening?
I'm listening. It's just my brain. I've lived in so much shit that.
Bro, listen. I understand all that. I understand. But that is not an excuse to why you're not listening to the word of God. That's not at all.
No, it's not.
Are you having a hard time focusing?
I'm trying to listen. It's
No,
just
you try.
I've never really gotten into it, like have an actual good connection with him to fully focus in on his true word.
So you saying is it the way the Bible is worded that's throwing you off? Or
Yeah,
is it...
like I've never really got to know any of this stuff and know what sin is.
That's why we showing you.
I appreciate that.
So do you understand how we saying like sin is when you break God's commandments?
Yes, of course, I do.
Okay.
Like my mother, they talk about that. It's just like like everything y'all said up to this point. And I'm not trying to disrespect y'all, no other way. Like,
so look, we're not taking it as disrespect, but like, bro, you are people and we love you, bro. So at the end of the day,
that's right.
We gotta get your attention, bro. We all understand, bro. Satan can be messing with you right now, but still, what I said, sometimes you will look at it a certain way. Like you might look at it as harsh what I said, but it woke you up and it made you pay attention to me. Straight up, get the word. That's what it's about, bro. We trying to get your focus, your attention. We already did the research. Only thing you gotta do is just listen to us. So it said the whole point is we cannot sin no more. God don't hear sinners. And what he's going to do to sinners is what we read now. All right. So the whole point is sin. We got to focus on sin.
That's right.
We got to channel sin, bro. We got to know what it is to stay away from it.
You know the Ten Commandments?
How you going
to do, but it's been years. So
you do?
My brain won't remember. They're in there, but I tell you, I have short-term memory, so that's the main reason why I don't remember all this stuff. No matter what, I'm trying to learn it. It's just my brain ends up forgetting, even though I try to keep it as much as possible.
Yeah. No, it's all right, bro. So what's your name again? Caden. Nice to meet you, Malachi. You know, we understand that. I understand how. Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate you for listening, man.
Yeah.
For real. That means a lot to me.
We know some people really deal with short-term memory loss.
Yeah.
So you can look at us on YouTube on there, in the comfort of your home, and just really learn a lot about God. I appreciate you listening, bro.
I don't know. We're working on it. Hopefully,
I need to pray about it, bro.
I've been praying as much as possible. Just trying to work on myself. I appreciate y'all for talking.
Yes,
to me.
sir.
I know this is him tough.
I'm about to say, God,
This-
hey,
this
remember the whole point, bro, is sin. You gotta identify sin, bro. You gotta flee from it. All right, straight up.
I know exactly
Yes, sir.
the sins that I've been going through, so I know how to avoid it. So I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All praises, King. All praises.
All right, read that.
Understand?
Yes, sir. You too. We're gonna keep going though. Read that. Thank you.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter
Y'all
15
know
and
the
verse
scripture?
24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, said the Lord.
Oh, we was on Isaiah 50.
I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power,
Hey,
defile not my sanctuary.
so the whole point, we're gonna finish it off. The whole point is when we coming out here, that's what he told us to do. He told all our forefathers this is always the mission for the mightiest men on earth. The Most High gave them this mission to come out here and tell the people what sin is and how to flee from sin.
That's
Because if you don't, man, the Most High word is bond. He has to do it. It's righteous. He got it. He don't know. He ain't mortal like us. If you are in sin, when he come, you're getting destroyed, man.
Right.
It's that simple. Or he will be a liar. Read that.
Keep going.
24.
God. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, said the Lord.
Hey, so my bad, start at 23.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 23. The fire is gone from Salakia. The fire is gone forth from his wrath, and had consumed the foundation of the earth.
You see that? It says the fire has went out the earth. And it's yes.
Come get the word then, brother.
That's right. You're an Israelite, my brother. You got to repent.
Hey, so read it again.
Time. The fire is gone forth from his wrath.
Now, right here in this context, this ain't talking about a literal fire. This is talking about the fire of his jealousy, his anger. That's why you see so many people dying. And that's why when you hear stuff in 2025, like which people we shouldn't even be hearing, it's like you got people breaking down talking about, bro, y'all eat human bodies. Y'all eat human bodies, bro, because so many people dying. No farm can produce this many animals, as many people as on the earth.
That's right.
Like Wendy's, bro. When do Wendy's ever run out of meat? When do McDonald's ever run out of meat? When do all these companies ever run out? They don't.
Different countries got these same places.
Yeah. And they telling us this. And people just ignoring it, like, oh, whatever. Right? But the whole point is the Most High God is destroying people. That's all we see when we turn on our phone nowadays, bro. Whether it's Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You just hear about the most craziest, heinous stuff. Go ahead, though.
It reads, and had consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the sprout that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, said the Lord.
See that? And we telling them, we see the trouble from a distance. We see the danger. We see the storm. And we at the top of that high tower, blowing the trumpet, telling them this. And they walking straight past us like, bro, we understand this code. But we, at the same time, we out here when it's springtime too. When it's 70 degrees, it feels amazing out here. It's the same thing. They don't want to hear the word of God. They'll use the cold, say it's cold out here, I gotta go. They'll use the spring or the summer, I'm doing something. It feels too good to be sitting here. They got an excuse for everything, man. Hey, give me Isaiah 34, man, and 13. It might be 33 and 13. Try 34 first. What's up? Hey, can we give you a flyer though? We not recording you. Go ahead. I kept hearing them say y'all telling that lie.
Yeah,
Nah, he said,
Don't put me on your live. Don't put me on your
nah,
live.
he was saying earlier though, y'all telling a lie. I just heard him say it again when he pulled off. That's what confirmed it for me. I wasn't even gonna say that until he confirmed it. When he looked like he about to double back. But go ahead, read that. 34 and 13.
Bring it out.
Bro, there's so much stuff going on. And like I said, bro, just because it's not popping up on your phone don't mean it's not happening. Bro, whatever, you got to think about it like this. And it shows if you really watching stuff, stupid shit, or it shows if you actually watching stuff, that's beneficial. Everybody need to be knowing what's going on in these days because all nations are at war. You need to know what's going on with the people.
That's right.
Fucking Trump rallies everywhere. Straight up. But like I was going back to my point, let's say this brother, he like fitness, workout stuff. Bro, that majority of his phone when he get into it, that's what's gonna pop up. Rapping or trying to be a creator or architect, that's what's gonna pop up on your phone. Don't think nothing ain't happened just because you don't see what's going on the earth. Like the Lord said, he's consuming the earth with his fire, his jealousy, his anger. And it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. And you're gonna keep saying, man, it can't get worse than this. Then it get worse. Man, it can't get worse than this. Then it get worse. Read that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
And thorns shall come up in her palaces.
So 33 and 13.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
So,
Hear ye that are far off, what I have done, and ye that are near, acknowledge my might. The sinners in Zion are afraid.
Yeah.
Fearfulness has surprised the hypocrites.
you see that? He says, listen to my word. I'm about to tell you something. He says, fearfulness, sudden fear, travail, it's going to surprise hypocrites. These hypocritical people that say that they believe in God, but then they down the street, on meth, getting drunk as hell, where they don't even know themselves. Just playing all kind of games with the Most High. And then when here it is, you having an overdose or something, then you want to talk, then you acknowledge God. Then you acknowledge God, bro.
We can't keep doing that. Once we get to our low point, we want to pray and say, it'll change and all of that.
Yeah.
And man, I'm at that point as well too. I talk to myself too.
Hey, deathbed repentance. But read that again, though.
Talk about that 13.
Nah, 14.
The sinners in Zion are afraid. Fearfulness has surprised the
It
hypocrites.
says fearfulness have surprised the hypocrites. Just the same way these people, that's why we read the ancient scriptures. Because it's a live book, it's gonna happen again. You think people are worried about anything right now? They're not worried about nothing. But we sitting here blowing this trumpet like, bro, you don't see that?
Trouble.
We explaining them why these wildfires is happening. We explaining to them that every president that come into office, only thing he's doing is he's changing or adding to what the last president did. The evil, man. Like they finding ways to get rid of people off the earth, man. Like, for instance, Biden came in, he said that people can change their sex. He said, and then there's an article where 14,000 children have gotten a sex change since 2019. But then here it is, Trump comes in right behind him. He's like, there's only 2 genders. What does that mean for the people y'all let, the 14,000+ kids that y'all let do that shit then? And these niggas be amongst each other. They be right there amongst each other on the press conferences. Read that.
Good. Who among us shall dwell with the devouring fire?
See that?
Who among us shall dwell with everlasting burnings?
Oh. Then go ahead.
He that walketh righteously and speak uprightly, he that despises the gain of oppressions,
You see that?
that shaking his hands from holding of bribes, that stopping his ears from hearing of blood and shutting his eyes from seeing evil.
Hey, that's what we striving to be like. It's the first thing it says is striving after righteousness. Those are the people that's gonna remain through this everlasting, this burning that the Lord is about to bring. And it's talking about the heart's gonna burn first. He about to chew these people mind up, man, with these plagues.
That's
Bro.
tough.
I seen this on this was a base man who was saying this. This was a lowest of the low ass Edomite speaking on this. But this nigga, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hella smart. And it made me think like, so he was speaking on the subject of I guess his friend, he was talking to a girl and his friend had suggested, like, bro, just text her back with AI. That's what I be doing, type shit. And he like, no, thank you. If I got AI to think for me, you gonna a whole generation of
Come get the word of God.
Taro, hey, let me give you a flyer. Let me give you a flyer. Hey, get that phone camera and handle that. But go ahead with your point out. So it said a generation of people who, like, it's gonna basically create a generation of people who don't know how to think for themselves, and you're gonna have to rehabilitate yourself off of AI, just like crack or anything or something like that. You're gonna have a bunch of AI rehabilitation centers. That's what he was saying. I'm like, damn, bro. It's like it's hitting the reset. Look, listen to me. It's hitting the reset on all the nation's traditions, bro. When you let the AI control their world, control their life, bro, if you really think about it, it's hitting the reset button on everything. If they gotta depend on this, then this is what's thinking for them. They casting out everything. Bro, this nigga can't even text a girl. That's where they at. Yep. You can't text a girl? Bro, are you crazy? That's where we at, bro. We never think we'll get to that point. But what is it about the beast? No, what beast? Like they all gonna worship to the beast? Not worship to the beast. Get there right quick. Revelation. Revelation 13. That's what the Bible say, man. They all worship the beast, and the beast system starts with the system, the technology, man. Right? That's why everything is becoming digital, even money.
Money is getting, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, you work in a job. A lot of jobs is digital, where they work over the phone. You know, they call centers and all that, and then you're gonna get paid the same way, bro. That's all digital right there.
But they not talking about taking away paper. Now we're
That's what I'm saying. That's what we about to. That's what we about to read. Read that.
Jeez.
13, and let's start at. Let me see. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
It says, and I saw one of his heads, as it were, wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. Right? A lot of people, a lot of brothers, the nation, most of the nation agree that this deadly wound that was healed was talking about the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire went down, they had their time right after 70 AD, and then they got revived in a Renaissance, man, the Dark Ages, where they start covering the faces of the judges and making Jesus or the Lord white, God white, the angels white, everybody fucking white. Great Britain, Luxembourg is. I gotta go back and look at it, but it's you got the National Atlantic Treaty Organization, the people that's around that, but then you got the European Union, and what you mentioning is about the European Union. Yeah, the European Union. They was a part of this beast system too. That's a whole breakdown though. But keep going. The book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 4. Right out. Verse 3. And I saw one of his heads, as it were, wounded to death. See, and this is why the Bible been locked for so long. Because you read that, you like, what? What are you talking about? But the mystery that's been hidden from ages and generations is now manifest to his saints. Bro, you gotta give credit to the people that understand this and that can explain this to you. That's right. Straight up, bro. Yeah, exactly. It tell you in Wisdom of Solomon, it says that the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world. We y'all only hope. The Lord, but who he's using, y'all only hope, and y'all hate us. People hate us, man. We talking to the people, man. They hate us. Go ahead. Revelation. It says, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world, wondered after the beast. Hey, think about it though. We sit here reading this out in public to the people, and they don't even care. They like, all right, his daily wound was healed. All right, cool. Not knowing this is your history that you so confused about. Go ahead. It says, and they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Right. Who is able to make war with him? It says they worshiped the dragon that gave power to the beast. So simply, this is one empire building their infrastructure off of another. That's why when you look around, bro, like in there's a saying, all roads lead to Rome. That's how it is with America. You can go any direction and you can get in and out. Any direction. Rome was known for their paved streets. Rome was known for their Colosseum games, like we know as football and basketball. Rome was known for that. Niggas is crushing each other for a couple of pennies. That's what Rome was known for. Rome was known for the eating like crazy, just eating whatever like crazy. Hey, Rome was known for the Senate that they had. Nigga, you Google, bro, Senate is in Maccabees. The word Senate is in Maccabees, and guess who it was talking about? It was talking about the Romans. Just type in Senate, and it's gonna take you to like 2nd Maccabees. Go through. Type in Senate. But while he getting that, Senate goes back to the Romans, man. They had something called, today it's the Republicans and Democrats. Back then it was the Poplars and the Optimates. Same thing. And when you go into their history, them niggas was actually working together. You got it? And it's crazy because it's even one in the book of Acts, and it was talking about the Israelites, their government. They created a Senate. Because guess who was over them? The Romans. Yeah, that's cool. Just read that verse, just to get the book of First Maccabees, chapter 12, verse 3. So they went unto Rome and entered into the city and said, Jonathan the high priest and the people of the Jews sent us unto you. Hey, so you can Google right now, just like Google the Senate. A whole bunch of white people at a round table gonna pop up. You're not gonna see no other race but white Romans. Now let's go back to the Revelation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right. It's the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months.
This is not talking about a literal 40 and 2 months. It's not. But the point is, read that part again. Give me Daniel 7 and 25.
And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies.
Great things and blasphemies. Like they're boasting about their creations. Or there's God saying, bro, I made male and female. What I created is good. They like, but I created male that can turn itself into a female, and I call that good. That's how when I think of stuff like that, I think of Elon Musk. Elon Musk, he's tricking you with I just build robots. Bro, this dude, somebody that's smart don't just do one thing, bro. Ain't no way, bro. You crazy if you think that, bro. Elon Musk remind me of Alfred Kinsey. If you don't know who Alfred Kinsey is, bro, that was a sick ass white man. Straight up. And you know who Alfred Kinsey is? Y'all know, hell yeah, you know. Alfred Kinsey, boy, that motherfucker was sick, bro. I'm serious. Bro, he would run, he was a mad scientist, and he studied the body. But what he'd do is he would go get elderly people and little kids, and he was the one that made it where you can Google like how old you can be if you nut, or how young you can be if you nut. He would you get little kids and he would see if they can nut at a young ass age. That's what he would do. That's what he known for. They call it sex biology, but then when you go into deeper, it's like, what the fuck is this nigga like? But you obviously he probably mad. He like, nigga, that's my forefather. Yeah, it is.
Profane.
But that's what I think of Elon Musk. He gives me those vibes. Like, man, he know what the fuck, like, he know what the shit, man. All right, let's finish that though. But these are the blasphemies that they speaking. When it's talking about speaking, you think it's literally talking about speaking? No. It's talking about his actions, what he do. Right? When the Lord said, you speak against me, he's talking about what you do. Go ahead.
And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months.
And that's what we're looking at. Power was given unto him. By who though? The Most High God. Most High letting him enjoy all this power. You got the Daniel? This is part of the blasphemies too. Go ahead.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, and verse 25.
Bring it out.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
It said he shall speak great words. Is this talking about speaking great words? Or is this talking about when he do? Go ahead.
And think to change times and laws.
So look, is he
Jeez.
thinking about changing time laws or is he doing it?
Right. He doing.
This nigga got leap years and this nigga, his own leap years. This nigga makes the time go back a whole hour and go forward a whole hour when he wanted to be like that. This nigga changed, bro. He making it where he messing with these. Like a lot of people don't know about CERN machines. A lot of people don't know about HAARP. A lot of people don't know about that. These average Americans, they don't know nothing about HAARP and CERN and what they really do and how they manipulate the weather, man.
So-called white man.
You want to talk to us?
Yeah, I was going to say, come over and come
talk to us.
Get a little second in.
Who manipulates the weather?
The American government. They have actual records of saying that they did it. Like when they went to war over there in Vietnam, they said that they made it rain for 2 days.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, why?
My father was a pilot in the Air Force, and his dad was a pilot in Vietnam as well. So yeah.
Because they had all them under mud bunkers, right?
Yeah, and then what they were dropping on them,
Yeah.
It wasn't changing the weather though.
They was manipulating the weather. How about that?
That's fair.
All right. So you are Army baby.
Air Force, but yeah.
I could tell by the way you was walking, you weren't no normal dude for sure. Right. You act like you're not aware, but you're aware of everything. I can see.
I look around.
Yeah. So was you in the Army?
No.
You didn't want to join the Army? Why not?
Because many reasons.
Huh?
Many reasons. I'm a libertarian. I don't believe that the government should tell you what to do.
Is they telling you wrong? The government. Why say that because it's obvious that they on some bullshit, right?
I'm agreeing with that. Yeah, the military-industrial complex. That's why I didn't join the military.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you have some good points about Vietnam, about like let's just say Afghanistan, Iraq, like all that shit. Yeah, that's wasting. That's taking money out of your pocket, essentially.
I know.
Your pocket. My
We
pocket.
still looking at it today with Ukraine. See, here it is. The California fires happened in America. The flood in
We
North
can't
Carolina.
we can't figure that.
Hey,
And people, I have a good friend in Nashville. That place is still fucked. No one
I
cares
know.
about that anymore.
but guess what they giving them? $700 a
Exactly.
piece.
Ukraine, same thing.
So let me ask you this. What's your name?
David.
What do you think?
Biblical name, by the way. I know
Cool.
you're out here doing some religious things, but yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think should happen to America, being that you know this and you can see this with your eyes? Is what's happening. What should happen to America?
What do I think should happen to America?
Yeah.
I think this is also, having lived around the world, I think this is the greatest place in the world.
Why do you? Hold on. Why do you say that? Hold on. Let me ask you this.
Because at the end of the day, I am a proud American. You've lived around the world. You've seen some of the fucked up places in the world.
All right, so look, let me ask you this: Would God say that about this place?
I don't know what God would say. He doesn't speak to my ears.
Because He's the only one that's able to judge a
Antonio.
situation like that of a whole.
Let me give you a
nation
flyer.
of people, bro.
Let me give you a flyer. He's got the whole world in his hands. So
He got the whole world in His hands, right? And He about to do some stuff to this world too.
That's right.
We are, bro. I don't even see. Look,
we got
this is what's weird to me, bro. All right, hey, look, come over here.
Hey, you look at the YouTube.
It's just a respect thing, bro.
Bro, you gotta come
You
over.
gonna come over here?
I'm not gonna get home. I gotta do some.
All right, so cool. Let me ask you this thing. You being a proud American, knowing what America have done to get this country, whether it's going through the Native Americans or treating the Negroes. Hold on.
Every other country in the world.
Hold on.
I will argue right back to every other country in this world has done. It's the same thing.
Hey, why you don't want to let me
You
finish?
want to go back to like the Roman times, like
Yeah, I know.
everything has happened. Like every tribe was fighting every tribe. Like it's,
So look, bro. So you know what you're saying right now? You basically saying boo hoo, shut up. So just say it. Okay, so look. So
because that's what history is. History is a whole series of people fighting with each other. Like that's
so
what
now
history
we
is.
do believe you.
No
when you
one,
say
no
you
one,
a
no
proud
one, no
American.
one's good. No one comes out better. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but like that's how shit works.
Hey, this is why we say the white man is the devil, though.
That's right.
Because y'all can do crimes to people like that still to
Have
this
you
day,
been to Africa?
and you
I
still
got one over on
act
you.
like it ain't
Have
nothing.
you been to Africa?
Hey, what did it say? They speak what concerning
They speak
oppression?
loftily concerning oppression.
They don't
Hey,
care. They like
You
Have you
confessed
been
out
to
of
Africa?
You confessed
Have
out of
you
your
been?
mouth.
Have
You
you been
confessed
out
out
of your mouth that you was
Uganda,
prideful and
places
show?
I've been. You want to see some of the most fucked up places in the world?
you name
Rwanda.
places where we dwell. You see that? What about Europe?
Have you been there?
What about Europe and those
No, I
rituals
lived in-
they
I
be
lived
doing in Europe?
Germany, England,
Hold on. What
Uganda,
about Europe?
Kenya,
He don't want to talk about Europe.
South
You
Africa.
see what he wanted to talk about? He wanted to talk about
No, I
lands
said
where
England.
we
And,
was.
I said England and Germany as well. I lived there too.
This guy got a bunch of rhetoric, man. You got a lot of words.
Y'all have a good night.
Get out of here.
We was gonna show you what's gonna happen to America, but now you gotta see on your own.
That's right.
See that?
This man got on no socks.
Hey, look, bro, going straight over there to the Met hotels, bro. Nigga, we know what them is, nigga. We know what people come out in and out of them. We know what it is, man. We been out here. What is going on? No, that's cool. Hey, where was we at? Salaki. We was on that Revelation 13.
Yes, sir.
Hey, but going back to the point, we come out here to blow the trumpet, whether they listen or not. We coming out here to tell the heathen what's gonna happen to America, whether they listen or not. We come out here to wake up our people, man. Whether
Ran over that shit, bro.
hey, man, whether they listen or not, we come out here to tell them who they are, man. Like I said, it's cold as hell out here, but we out here ain't doing the bidding of the Lord, man.
That's right.
This is part of how you follow. This is like part of how you follow Yahushua. Of course, your characteristic, he want that. That's primary. But then you got most of his parables is about going out and completing something. And we know what he want to complete, because what did he come to complete? The word of God. That's our example. Whether the people want to see, like, bro, that's the point. We need to get to the point where the people do not want to see us out here because they already know what we're gonna say. So then what? You out without excuse then. Yeah, I know who you are. Ain't nobody trying to hear not today, bro. Not today what? Because you heard this before and you keep rejecting it?
How shall I say it? Then shall the end be.
Straight up. And what is it talking about end? It's talking about everything stops, or is it talking about the trials and tribulations that he's going to send? Like I said earlier, the Most High God is about to burn these people's heart, which is their mind, up with plagues, bro. He about to make it, bro. It's about to be crazy out here. That should be the message. Like, we got our lessons here and there, or sit downs. But when we come out here, this is what we need to be telling them.
That's right.
Y'all about to get plagued. People think they poor and they doing bad and all this. Man, they ain't seen nothing, man. They ain't seen anything. Only thing they see is from the outside, outside looking in. When we call it a third world country.
America's about to be the worst third world country that you have ever seen.
Some parts of America is already a third world country.
Yep.
Believe it or not.
You have no idea, bro. It's already over. Like we was talking about earlier, bro. You eating GMO, bro. You eating fake food, bro. Bro, it's so over. Not only that you eating fake food, but you growing fake food. Terminator gene technology. Go look it up, bro. It's called GERT. Go look it up. Bill Gates, he just came up with some food called Impossible. Why is he calling it that? Because go look at how he made it. That's why he's calling it Impossible. You think he just came up with the name Impossible? No, it's a reason he's saying that about that food. Niggas going in Walmart, turn it up though. All right, where was we at?
Revelation 13 and 5.
Yup. It's gonna get uglier and uglier out here, man. Straight up. And we need to be making our call in an election sure. We need to be able to run into that tower when that matter of fact, stop all that. We're gonna get these last two. Let's get Revelation 7 and 1, and let's get Isaiah 59, 19. Matter of fact, you get Proverbs 18 and 10. That's the strong tower. Strong tower. I think it's 18 and 10. Isaiah 59, 19. Go ahead, you read that.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth.
See, people don't understand what that's talking about. Bro, it's angels that is standing on the 4 corners of the earth. And bro, they are created to destroy. I'd be trying to picture with these, that's what we do. We think righteously. So instead of thinking about how we gonna sneak and hit old boy's girl, we thinking about what those angels could look like. Like imagine they got their arms, but then they got 2 more arms and 2 more arms, and they just spin. That's all, just spinning. Through the spirit, they spinning, they coming down here doing their thing, but it's symbolic for chaos going on, man. Like Amos 5 and 18, where it says that you're gonna run from this lion and then the bear gonna meet you. You're already tired from the lion, then the bear comes. Then you get away from the bear. You get safe. You think you safe. And then the serpent bites you when you put your hand on the wall, bro. I don't want to see what that's going to look like. I mean, be going through Salakia. You got to see. Go ahead.
Holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
So you think that's talking about literal winds? This is why people couldn't understand the book of Revelation. Because the average person that are without the spirit of the Most High to even understand it, they're going to think that's talking about a literal wind, and it's going to confuse them. So it said, 4 angels on the 4 corners of the earth standing, and they're holding back a wind. This wind is destruction, bruh. We out here in the public telling them that. Go ahead.
I think it's just to help prove like it's
Go to Jeremiah 51 and 1. That'll help you too. Go ahead.
Is it the east wind?
Nah. Oh, that. Show me something.
I think it's another prophecy where the east wind represents destruction.
That sounds like an army though, huh?
East wind. I gotta go back to the prophecy.
Give me Jeremiah 51 and 1.
You going to it, Shema? Right. Jeremiah 51 and 1.
It'd probably be better, bro, in weather like this for y'all to use your phone.
Okay, we see in Exodus, in the book of Exodus, Exodus 10 and 13, and Moses stretched forth his rod over the land of Egypt, and the Lord brought an east wind upon the land all that day and all that night. And when it was morning, the east wind brought the locust. So we see that's another example in the scriptures where the east wind represent destruction. But the Lord brought the locusts on the land of Egypt, I believe to eat up all the crops. Yep. And he gonna bring it to this Egypt to eat up all the crops. Straight up. It ain't gonna nothing you can do. There ain't nothing you can do, man. It's over. You either repent or bro, the lot is cast in the lap regardless. All right, get that Jeremiah.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Thus said the Lord,
Yep.
behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me.
So he said, I'm gonna raise up against Babylon. Right, go ahead.
A destroying wind.
A destroying wind. Is he talking about a literal wind? He could be, but he's not. Go ahead.
And will send unto Babylon fanners.
Okay, so he said, I'm gonna send fanners. What does fan do? They cause wind. Go ahead, let's get more into it.
That shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about.
See that? He says, I'm going to bring fanners and they're going to empty her land. This is talking about a nation. Most high.
They land. Sheesh.
Bro, it's about to go down, bro.
Sheesh.
Whether the people believe that or not, bro, this is going to be so crazy how, like, bro, it's going to be ugly, man. But let's go to,
Isaiah.
Yeah, Proverbs 18. So let him read this revelation again while you're doing that. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 1. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
But guess what? These angels, they was created for that. So they waiting. Bro, they are waiting on their command. You think these angels get tired, bro? No, bro. It's not working like that. These angels don't do exactly what they was created to do, man. Hey, and they ain't sparing old men. They're not sparing athletic men. Like, he could be useful. I ain't gonna kill him. No, bro. Women, children, from the eldest to the youngest, bro, he ain't sparing. If you a sinner and you don't care about his word, bro, it's over. Go ahead.
And I saw another angel ascending from the east.
No, that's not. That's it. Go ahead. Go to that. The book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
The name of the Lord is a strong tower. So it says the name of the Lord is a strong tower. His name is what you need. Bro, you can't just call him whatever you want. That's like me calling you Pete. Bro, you're going to be like, bro, that's not my name. But then here it is, the Lord don't act like that. You crazy, bro. You going to call him, bro, you going to call him by his name. Or you not going to get an answer. It's nothing for the Lord to just watch you. Bro, he watched us the whole 1800s. He just sat there and watched us, bro. You think he won't watch you? Bro, you better learn the name, bro. Follow protocol. That name is very important. Why? Because we're about to read it. Go ahead. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is saved. Right? See that? That's why his name is important. But it says the name of the Lord is a strong tower. Against what? Against winds. Against waters. Wow. And that's what that Isaiah 59 and 19 was going into. The waters is talking about nations too. It's talking about an army. It said that they was going to come in like a flood. That's talking about a nation of people coming in. Out here breaking the scriptures down for the people. They don't even care. All right, you want to read it again? You want to break it down? No. Go ahead. It's the app.
Said Proverbs 18.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. They do that to me. I'm about to say a bit. They don't just do that to you. Proverbs 18 and 10.
have my phone out.
And it makes sense why people say, you know, it makes sense to tell these people or say to the Most High, may you have mercy on these people. Because how bad it's about to be for them, man. If you really understood how bad it's about to be for them, then you would be in that same spirit, man. Have mercy on them, please. Because even his mercy, what he about to do to them, him having mercy on them is still going to be crazy. Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
The name of the Lord is a strong tower.
The name of the Lord is a strong tower. Like the name isn't the name is so important that, you know, when you think of King David, there's a spirit, there's a details behind that name.
That's right.
Hey, that's why the Edomite said earlier, he was like, my name is David, you know, like biblical.
Like biblical.
Yeah, because nigga, you know who David was. So the name is important. Nabal, that's important because nobody in the nation want to be called Nabal.
Like, if you look at the Hebrew etymology of the word name, right? It go back to Shem. Shem is talking about your literal name, but the spirit behind that word, it also go into what you're known by, your actions. So like Jesus Christ, that it got a lot of bullshit behind that name. Right? You feel me? God, niggas don't know nothing about, like when it comes to God, niggas got all types of things to say. But when it comes to Yahweh, that's a true, mighty, powerful name. That's the true.
That's right.
Name. And Yahweh Shai, that's the name of his son. That name, it got holiness attached to it.
Right. Bro, look at the miracles we didn't see performed in that name. Yeah, right. Bro, look at how, like, the world, they don't play around with that name. They didn't play around with, like, you know how they be like, they got these Jesus words like, Jesus F. You know, they say things like that. It's like they just toy around with this name. But they don't, bro, nah, Yahweh Shai, it ain't going down like that, bro. Brothers is, hey, it ain't going down like that. Brothers is, the Most High is going to simply put it on Brother Spirit to warn you on what he about to do to you. And people know that. Go ahead.
I heard of a young man, he cursed the name Yahweh, like he was blaspheming, like he was talking shit. And this is a real life account. This is somebody I know, but I'm just gonna use the example. I ain't gonna say no names to increase the fear of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, he was cursing the name Yahweh, and he went somewhere. He got into an altercation with an Edomite, and the Edomite bit his lip off. The Edomite bit his lip off. You can't tell me that's a coincidence. You blaspheming the name of Yahweh, and then he took them lips. Nigga, what?
Hey, when they say you talking out your lips, Most High like you talking out your lips.
Careless talker and destroying himself, bro.
And guess what?
So what his enemy
careless talker and destroying himself.
Hey, you think the Lord ain't using this brother right now to speak back to you? Like, yeah, I did that. Through the spirit, that's what it means, like all through the spirit, stuff like that. Most High used his brother to speak to him.
You see that? But that's the name of Yahweh.
Exactly.
He got fear attached to his name. Don't speak on Yahweh like that.
Bro, that name got all the power. Because like, bro, look how many people that's truly waking up to that name. Truly. Who really do the will of the Lord, bro, and they believe in that name. Not a higher. Brothers don't go out to the highways and byways. So they're not following Yahweh Shai. They not. But you got Yahweh, you got Yahweh, Ahia. These are the names I heard growing up in the truth. Yahweh, Ahia, got Yahweh too. Yahuwah. You got all these different names, bro. They don't got no fruit behind them, man. They ended up to say that. But Abarat, you got edification, even if it's just a little bit, man, because that's what it's about, is to get edified, man. We want to give Kohallah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, and say Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
Bro, it's a different kind of code.